Hello everyone, Chef here. Chapter 5 is going to end soon, I think. I don't know, I haven't really been keeping up. And well, like the past couple of years of Fortnite's story, some people, like myself, are a bit confused on what's actually happening with the story. So today, I'm going to do my research, then come back and do the video when I've finished. Hello, I'm back. So basically, at the end of Season OG, Jones and the other members of the 7, or whatever, fly their rockets into the 0 point. But because the time machine's strapped to the rocket, it starts to interfere with stuff, and instead of causing a black hole, it resets everything, by either resetting the 0 point or destroying it. And with the 0 point reset, or destroyed, I'll say reset for the sake of it, realities start to become accessible via portals, creating the metaverse, which in effect starts a brand new timeline, with Chapter 5 being this timeline's Chapter 2. Chapter 5 is sort of a soft reset of the story. It still follows on and has characters from the last 4 chapters of the game, but basically, the last couple of years of the story don't really matter anymore. Well, they might, but for the time being, they don't. And on this new island, there are 2 organisations, the Underground and the Society. The Society are the bad bastards of the storyline, and they're a group comprised of the most rich and powerful people on the island. This guy is called Montague, who apparently founded the organisation, presenting the idea to the elites of the island at Grand Glacier, which he owns. Then there's Valeria. She owns Reckless Railway, and his sister's with a member of the opposing group, but I'll get to that in a minute, and she's quite important, as you'll come to see. Then there's Oscar, a notorious hunter who owns Lavish Lair. Then there's Nisha, who owns Fencing Fields and makes Flowberry Fizz. And the final member, Peter, Mother, fucking Griffin, who owns Snooty Steps. There's also a bunch of other people who work or have some association with the Society, but they're not really big characters in the storyline. Just random skins that I've put on screen while speaking about this. And this organisation has gone and taken Peely, which made Jones go into full-on Sigma Ryan Gosling mode and join the opposing faction, the Underground. The Underground are the good bastards of the story and is run by Hope, sister of Valeria, who wants to take down the Society. Lucky for them, Jones has had his friend kidnapped, so they'll help him out if he helps them out. One interesting thing, which I didn't know where to put in the video, is this guy, Silas Hesk, who's one of the elites of the island, but refused to join the Society and instead supports the Underground by funding their operations. Speaking of Hope's sister, she's a big who wants to know everything, or something like that, and somehow it looks like she knows about Jones and his past. So it looks like Peely was kidnapped so she could lure Jones to her, so she could learn the secrets about Jones and in return give Peely back. Also, in Reckless Railways, it seems that she's looking at this. This is Pandora's box, and basically, in Greek mythology, this was given to a god. The god was told not to open it, but she did anyway, and all sorts of evil spilled out, leaving her and the rest of the people in the world with only one thing left, hope. You see how this stuff links together? Yeah. And it seems like Valeria wants to find and then open this box, and with leaks pointing for next season relating to Greek mythology, it looks like she opens the box, and her and Hope, and maybe some other people relating to Greek mythology, have to team up to fight off against the evil. And at the time of making this video, Valeria is on the search for Pandora's box, and other artifacts it seems. She would have got along quite well with this guy. Shame. And infighting has begun in the Society, thanks to Jones going full Terminator mode. So, Oscar kidnapped Peely so Valeria can lure Jones to her and learn about Jones in return for Peely, and also she's on the search for a box which could unleash God knows what, and it appears next season someone might be returning. Stuff relating to Midas is all across the island, from the yacht to an island filled with objects from Chapter 2 and a file with his name on in the launch trailer, and Montague probably being related to Midas in some way. With him looking similar to Midas, his name starting with an M, his ability to manipulate diamonds being the same to Midas' ability to manipulate gold, which he gained from stealing the medallion he wears around his neck, probably because he was jealous of Midas and he wanted powers like him. And with next season relating to Greek mythology, I feel very safe to say that maybe next season, or maybe at some point in the future, Midas will return. I also believe that either this reality is where Midas is originally from, and Montague is his brother, who since Midas' disappearance after Chapter 2 has been running the island and formed a society, or the 0 point, assuming this was its rebirth, just threw together a bunch of random pieces of Fortnite's history and made all of this from stuff it remembers. Wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Also, another point that goes with the first theory, I believe that this reality is one that wasn't created to be Reality 0, and originally it was just its own separate reality. Look at the name, Helios, and look at the names of the other maps, Athena, Apollo, Artemis and Asteria, it doesn't stick to the naming convention that's been used for the other maps, which sort of also signifies a fresh start. Then there's the art style. It's totally, well, not totally, but it's very different compared to chapter 1, 2, 3 and even 4. It doesn't look as cartoony anymore, it's more realistic, which proves to me that this is a reality that the 0 point or whatever just dragged away from where it was for us to continue playing as a placeholder since the chapter 4 map just went. But yeah, I hope this cleared some stuff up, because believe me, I was confused about this at first and sort of annoyed that they soft rebooted the story. But after actually looking into it a bit more, I think that the story is shaping up and going in a good direction that hopefully will tie up some loose ends. Oh yeah, and the Ageless got a new skin, but this has probably been confusing enough. I'll save it for another video if anything happens with him. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. If I missed anything out, comment down below. But this is all for now, and see ya. Also, sorry for being away for so long, I just got bored.
Oh, hey, I'm just about to go to bed. I know we couldn't Skype tonight, but that's alright. Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.